What is going on YouTube? Hater back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be focusing on Shiba Inu as well as Dogecoin. Yesterday, we actually were covering SHIB and Doge, and I want to continue from where we left off yesterday, basically tracking what appears to be a falling wedge pattern within Shiba Inu, as well as focusing on Dogecoin, which is also forming some sort of really big symmetrical triangle. And I wanted to switch things up, add SHIB and Doge, as they're both fairly similar in regards to the fact that they're meme coins and actually getting tons of volume into them, and maybe just another opportunity that, you know, if Doge decides to not do well, we have SHIB to invest in, and vice versa. SHIB falling, maybe we can switch our, positions into Doge. And in that same thought, we've also discovered an interesting symmetrical triangle forming on Dogecoin, which seems to have yesterday formed some sort of bottom, and we are starting to get some volume to swing us up higher, which is fairly exciting and basically proving our uptrend, which is good news. Otherwise, guys, today's video is brought to you by Big Dog Metaverse. As you guys can see right here, basically Big Dog is a metaverse and social platform where users can sign up and create their own Big Dog characters. Each character is also a unique NFT and comes with a social profile, stat points, and an experience-based growth system. So tons of information about this will be shared. They have mini games and stuff like this, Big Dog Token, at the end of today's video. So stay tuned if you want to learn more about Big Dog Metaverse, whether this is the next up-and-coming crypto, so on and so forth, will be shared at the end of today's episode. Otherwise, I have linked them down in the description below if you'd like to check them out earlier. Otherwise, guys, definitely make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, and let's dive into today's episode. So guys, first things first, we have to check the coin market cap. Volume is once again leaving. We're down another 1.38%. Markets are down about 6% overall in the past week. But you guys can see Doge and SHIB. We have Doge, which is about 0.48, which should make sense. $29 billion, insane. SHIB, $23 billion, down about 14% on the week, which is expected. We have Doge down about 6.47, not too bad. We might actually start to see Doge change in the next couple of days here, which is quite exciting here. But you can see I do have Shiba Inu pulled up, and this is a continued pattern that has not been able to be broken for days now. Honestly, it started back in the 27th here. It's been literally a month, almost 30 days now. We're gaining on 30 days of just lower high, lower high, lower high, lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower until we breach through this downtrend, which would be the ideal scenario. Problem is we haven't been able to do so, and that's not a good thing for SHIB holders. Now, this was a good short opportunity if you got in long. I feel like not a lot of people have been holding onto SHIB for a short since this. It's probably a short-term thing. We've tracked a few of them, actually. The first short opportunity we had was this support right here, this symmetrical pennant flag or symmetrical triangle, which did a major drop. We found bottom support, bought in, leverage to the upside here. We then formed an even bigger one, which we are tracking here. We were pretty much deciding if this would break bullish, close above this downtrend here, we'd probably see another rally about the same size here as we have back here. This first rally that we had, or the second rally that we had, anticipating another run. Problem is volume has continued to leave the markets. You can see here that volume is literally just continuing to die off. That's not a good sign. Granted, when we did have this first or the second rally here, volume also died off as well, but volume is completely dying off on this coin, and the problem is there is a very strong, extremely strong resistance level on Shiba Inu that has been holding for quite some time now, and not being able to break through it is not a good sign. So with the way these markets are playing, and because we have continued now for 4 weeks to not be able to break through the top resistance level, and have actually managed to break through two very key and vital supports for this coin, is basically pulling us lower down, and this is pretty much giving us a target for the next drop to potentially this support level in purple, which is pretty much the point of breakout we had back in October, mid to end of October here. So with that being said, there's a chance we could see a stumble back down either to its moving average to bottom support right here. This is the zone here that I anticipate the target for SHIB to fall into before we see any sort of break or recovery to the upside here. Now, honestly, I'm a little nervous. I wouldn't, like, if we decided to break through the downtrend right here, I wouldn't buy in. I'd probably wait for us to confirm above this top resistance in yellow here. But if we did decide to pull down lower, bounce off here, and then break through, then I would buy in because there's a much bigger profit zone to head back up to this top resistance. And then if we break through there, it's game on here. But I do believe all these cryptos are going to be heading up soon. I do think, though, that there is still some recovery left in these cryptocurrencies until proven otherwise. But SHIB, unless you're going to short this to the downside here, is pretty much just been correcting lower and lower and lower, which is why we've introduced things like Doge, which show better signs of potential correction or profitability, if you know what I'm saying here. So looking at Dogecoin, we've actually formed over the past couple of months since July. So we've had maybe mid-July, June, or we had July, August, September, October, November. It's been about 5 months. We can get the exact date range from here to where we are currently, 125 days so far. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, about 4.5 months of consolidation right now. But you can see the pattern that it's forming, which would be ideal, and I'd like to see it form on SHIB, but we're not doing that, which is unfortunate. This is actually very similar to XRP, which on its daily has a very big symmetrical triangle Elliott wave forming here, which you can see is very similar to what Doge is doing right now. So here's the thing that you guys have to consider. With Elliott waves, obviously we form these big movements. We had the first one here, which confirmed the top resistance point. We had a reversal down to point A. We had a swing back up to point B. And now we've had a confirmation down to point C. So the next movement we would pretty much predict is D and then E here. Definitely D though. So what I'm looking for right now is a bounce off bottom support to head us back up to pretty much point D there. Percentage wise, we're looking at a pretty profitable run, I would say, from bottom support. It's about a 22 to 23% run, 22 to 23% rally. Obviously, we stumble when we hit these moving averages here, which is expected, but I do believe that we are going to be heading up higher. And yesterday was very good because we pretty much confirmed that we are at a bottom here by the immediate reversal to the upside here. This is a good sign. So if things do decide to start to act a little more positively, we start to see maybe Doge up tomorrow, it might be a gamble. We don't have an exact, price point, but it might be a gamble to put some money in, anticipating a rally to the upside here. Obviously doing so on Bityard. For those that are confused with what Bityard is, it's the exchange that we use to leverage trade most of these cryptocurrencies, pretty much all of them. They have Doge, they also have SHIB, which is very exciting here. You can leverage crypto, you can buy long, you can sell short. They have a live NO demo account, which is very nice. Basically, you can test your skills and see if you're ready for the big league. They also have a mystery box, which is a new add-on that they added in the beginning of November. I'm not sure if this is going to be around next month, so definitely take advantage of it now. Sign up with the link down in the description below. Click on mystery box, and you can actually earn free cryptocurrency, which is really cool, so check that out. But more importantly, we're also tracking what maybe on Doge is a falling wedge pattern, much more short-term microeconomic scale here. By zooming in on the 4-hour here, you can kind of see the developing pattern that we're seeing here, which was a clear top resistance, short term, and a clear support level. So we could draw it out if you guys need it. But you can see right here, this is pretty much the support that we have, the downward support. We have a clear resistance here that we're battling currently. You can see that's pretty much how we're playing out right now. We had a huge wick just a couple of hours ago, and we're starting to kind of break out of that right now, which is a good sign. Like this alone could potentially trigger a rally, which could see a 10% run right up to the moving average here. There's some resistance at the moving average, but there's a chance bouncing off the support. If we can close this 4-hour here and you want to take a small risk, obviously put a stop loss up just in case. We could see a 10% jump up to 25 cents from 22.6 to 25 cents here, and then maybe all the way up to 27 cents. So it's pretty exciting to see that. There's a big chance that we are going to reverse out of this little falling wedge pattern here, which is exciting. We found some sort of bottom support, and we're expecting to see, I do believe I have a target set for Dogecoin right around this moving average, and then I believe all the way up to point D here. So that's where I anticipate Doge to look. I think Doge is looking a lot better than these other cryptocurrencies, which is exciting news. And I do believe we're going to continue to pull to the upside there. Unlike SHIB, I'm sorry for SHIB holders, but volume is leaving SHIB and going into other poo coin shit coins here, which is unfortunate. But you can see we have solar energy might not be SHIB, but who knows? But Shiba Floki Trillionaire up 800% is pretty nuts, and I don't believe there's much rhyme or rhythm between that. Mars SpaceX, which is Elon. We have Angry Squid. We have all these other cryptos. I actually find it quite interesting because I believe it was literally last week or 2 weeks ago we were talking about some of these cryptos. Floki Moon is down 75%. I 100% remember mentioning Elonomics, which was up like 80%, or no, maybe even 800% 2 weeks ago, and now it's down 73. And this is what I'm saying. Most of these you would think to buy in. King Floki, we definitely remember, is down half of what it was. Shin-Chan, I mean, they're all just crapping out, and they're all these crappy, shitty tokens here, unfortunately. You can see even with Elonomics here, look at what's been happening here. We saw a big pump, whatever this is doing, big pump to the upside. We were up huge, up to $26, now down to 28 cents. There's no logic here between these major runs and what's happening. So I don't know. This was a big pump that corrected us all the way back down. You would have been burned. It's just something to consider when investing in these coins. SHIB and Doge are a little more stable as they're trading very high up in regards to the amount of volume. So it's probably going to be very hard to shift the market like that. But I do think SHIB is going to continue to pull down. Target set here at the purple band and moving average. And I believe Doge is set a little bit higher at its moving average up here. So exciting things to come. I think Doge is undervalued. Probably not a lot of people paying attention to it. You should. Otherwise, guys, I do want to talk more about Big Dog Token with you. I want to give a huge shout out to BIGDOGTOKEN for sponsoring today's episode. Guys, as with all crypto projects, please do your own research and never invest anything you can't afford to lose. Now, for the record, meme coins are different from more established cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and blockchain, but BIGDOGTOKEN's goal is to separate itself from the meme token class with certain utilities once it is developed, and at least that's what their website outlines. Now, guys, meme coins are different because major cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum were created to solve real problems, while meme coins obviously aren't. Although there are some instances like Dogecoin being seen as a medium of exchange where meme coins transcends its joke-like status and becomes a utility, and that's the key concept here. Now, major cryptocurrencies were created to eventually be universally accepted as genuine decentralized currencies, and they're also designed to revolutionize entire industries. Now, meme coins, when created, are usually just to make people money, and unsurprisingly, there have been tons of pump and dump schemes where people have lost money after investing in some of these digital currencies, as well as plenty of people who have gotten in on it early and have gotten rich. Now, as I mentioned earlier, most meme coins are launched as a way to make money, and they are not created to serve a purpose other than to pretty much just grow fast and then, go away really quickly. Now, people investing in them are not doing so because they like the fundamentals or the tech behind it. Therefore, you find many instances where meme coins emerge, investors pile in and thus raising the price, and right after they sell it shortly and take as much profits as they can, and the price drops. Now, therefore, investing in meme tokens exposes you to a huge risk, and obviously if that's understood, then I do see no problem with investing in them if you understand that correctly. Now, on that note, the Big Dog Metaverse is a social platform where users can sign up and create their own Big Dog characters, and their coin has currently been listed on Bitmart, a top 10 exchange on CoinGecko, and obviously PancakeSwap as well. Now, each character is also a unique NFT and comes with a social profile, stat points, and an experience-based growth system. Now, experience points can be obtained from playing Big Dog minigames, engaging in social activities, and building a good reputation in the Big Dog Metaverse society. Now, guys, Big Dog characters can also be exchanged freely via the Big Dog token, BDOG, which is the universal currency of the Big Dog Metaverse. Now, Big Dog Games offers player versus player or growth play modes. Players can also meet in the Big Dog Metaverse and play together or against each other. And the very first Big Dog game is the Big Dog Sport, where players can choose one of the Olympic games like field and track, wrestling, or even weightlifting, and the winning player will earn Big Dog tokens, and players with the highest stat points are more likely to win in the minigames. Now, guys, players can upgrade their characters by absorbing items or merging with other characters, and the Big Dog Metaverse offers many original and third-party games. Now, Big Dog Metaverse is an open platform, and community members can design and create new games and earn Big Dog tokens. Now, guys, BDOG or Big Dog tokens are the universal currency in this metaverse, and BDOG can be used for purchasing NFTs, Big Dog game items, gifting to other community members, and even buying real-world goods in the future. And lastly, guys, Big Dog has been audited by QuillHash, and the Big Dog tokens have a fixed supply of 1 quadrillion Big Dog tokens. Now, currently, I haven't found any information on their website about token burns, which I do think they probably will start to do later on, but I'm not sure exactly if they plan on doing that. So, guys, if you are interested in investing in this project, please check out the website, which I've linked down in the description below. Otherwise, huge shout out to Big Dog Token for sponsoring today's episode. As always, make sure to smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.